Okay everybody, this is a Saturday video. I know it's out of schedule for me, but I've had a few people actually asking me what's wrong with my old Toshiba laptop and why it's dead at 2 years old. So I'm going to explain everything now. I wanted to show the model first. I don't know if you can see it all that great, but this is a model Toshiba Satellite P755. Now we're going to fire it up and I'll show you what's the matter with it. Okay. So you can see the BIOS loads fine, no problems. And then we get this on the screen. And we get this error message. Now, at first, for those of you that may be a little knowledgeable, you may be saying, oh, the hard drive went bad, no problem, just change it and put a new one in. Believe me, I wish that's what the problem was. It's not quite that simple. This small light down here that says satellite, right now this light should be lit up. It's not. Same thing with this little mouse pad strip over here. It should be lit up. It's not. Let me try to do a 3-finger reset here, which is the Control Alternate Delete of old. And we're going to go back. We're actually going to go into the BIOS and you're going to see what's the matter. And notice that under HDD/SSD, which is solid state drive, for those of you that may not know, it says not present. Also under the ODD heading, which is the DVD drive, it also says not present. The reason it cannot find either of the drives is because neither drive right now is getting power. That's also why this light is not working and this mouse pad strip light is not working, and the cooling fan is also not running because none of those devices are getting any power. And I did some research and I found out that the model 755 Toshiba Satellite has an issue with cold solder joints on the motherboard in the motherboard's power bus that supplies all of the devices I have mentioned with the required power that they need. And when a solder joint gets cold, it no longer makes a good electrical connection. This problem first began to show up as an intermittent problem, and I actually believe it or not, I misdiagnosed this as a hard drive, because when the power was cutting out, it was making the characteristic clicking sounds that normally accompany hard drive click of death. So I thought the brand new hard drive that I just put in here was going bad. And the issue had continued, and then I noticed that there were other problems as well. And I did some research and I found out, as I said, that the model Toshiba 755 has a cold solder joint issue. Actually, the exact model number is P755. For those of my customers that have Toshibas, you probably don't have P755s, and from what I can tell, this problem is confined to the model P755. So everyone else out there that has Toshibas should be alright from this problem. I'm just upset because this was I don't know if you can see the rest of the specs here. Let me zoom in. This was an Intel i7 laptop with 8 gigs of RAM currently installed. This was a very high-end laptop, and it was about $740 with tax when it was new. It should not be having this problem at 2 years of age. My first thought when this problem began was I was going to purchase a new motherboard and swap it in, but I found out that Toshiba is no longer making the required motherboard for this laptop, which kind of tells me that Toshiba knew that this motherboard was a problem and they don't want to own up to it. So by no longer making the replacement part, it causes people to just kind of slink away and go get new laptops. I did get a Dell Inspiron i5 to replace this. Unfortunately, I found out that this laptop has the infamous Intel wireless N7260 adapter that has numerous driver problems that cause poor wireless speed. And when I say poor, I'm talking dial-up level wireless speed from the internal wireless. So I had to get a Linksys AC external USB wireless adapter to take care of that issue, which really ticked me off. After I spent $700 on that laptop, I had to spend another $70 to fix the wireless problem. You can't even call Dell because it's not really a Dell problem. It's an Intel problem. And Intel is just currently throwing out drivers for this issue, and they're not coming up with a fix. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Well, I will see everyone next week. Talk to everyone soon. See y'all later. Bye-bye.